So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how you can use Google Doc, especially in terms of formatting your book and downloading your content. Yes, this is very, very important. Notice that Google Doc has both the offline and the offline version. Yes, it means you can decide to say this your content should be available offline or it should be available online. But something here I want to tell you is this, that anytime you scroll down on your phone, you might be asking, why is my screen dark? It's because of two things. Number one, I'm using dark theme. Yes, you may like get that off, then this thing is going to become white. In case yours is like this or yours is not like this, it means it's your phone settings that has made it so. So let's go back to the dark theme and remain like this. So immediately you open your Google Doc, it is not like this. There is always the first option here that says plus sign. And I believe that is very, very important. And another thing I will tell you is this: where is your file being saved? Is it to your drive or your device file? Ensure when you're making this, it's always at this place. That is a very key thing when it comes to this. So what we want to start is to create a first document, and creating your first document is to click on the first sign, which is this. So we're going to learn how that is how to create your first document. So now we're having two options here. The first option is this, which is new word or new doc file. Which one should you select? Then I will prefer we start with new doc file, because that is what we are creating. We are not doing a word file. We are doing a document file. So now we have the first thing on the screen that look like this with just this thing beeping. You can see this sign beeping, trying to tell you, let's start writing. You can decide to start writing and say hello. Yes, you can write all jargons you want to write on your screen, but that is not the problem. The problem here is, how do we edit? What are all the symbols for? How do you do page setup with your smartphone? How do you set up your page? So now, uh, the first thing we want to do is to set up our page by using this sign here. That is the first thing. So I'm going to tap on it. Then we're going to move down to page setup. You can see from here, there are a lot of options you can see. So I'm going to click here on page setup. So now I'm going to tap on page setup. And when we click on page setup, we have many options. We have the orientation, we have the page size, and page color. The orientation means how do you want your document to appear. I want it to be straight or I want it to be on landscape. So we'll be using the portrait sign depending on what you want to do. But the advice, if you are making a document on A4 and you want a lot of content, is good you leave it at portrait. Then at the paper size, this is where the problem comes. Some people would ask you, how do I change paper size and other stuff? To set up paper size is so easy. Now look at the screen. We have the letter, we have the A4, we have the A5, we have all this. The one that is very, very popular at this place is the A4 and the A5. Yes, these two are very, 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 very popular when it comes to making document. So it depends on you what you want to do. If you want to make A4, you want to use A5, it's left to you to decide. So let's say I want to use this for A5. I'm going to tap on this A5. Then it means it has been selected automatically. Then we'll go one step backward. Then this is our A5 style. So we've just changed, set up the page. Yes, we've done the page setup. Then there are other options you can try, like print layout, which means it's going to show you how your document is when you will print it. So it means this is how it's going to be. But we are not turning that on because we don't need that for now. So I'm going to click on that. So we have the dark screen as usual. I already told you how to change from dark screen to a white screen. So now we have this. The first thing you should know is you have to know where to click when formatting document. So, and we have this first option here, which is undo. This one is redo. So if we tap both sides, this one is going to take you one step backward to all the thing I typed. That's when you keep on tapping on it, everything goes. So if you want it to go forward, it means you're going to tap this and say, hey, redo everything. But when you want to make formatting to your text, you can see the first option that will be given to us, which is here, which is this, which is this, which is this. We all know, if you know how to use your smartphone or you've used Word before, this is very, very simple. All right, sorry for that noise. Let's go to that. So that means this is just a simple interface that has been given to us. When I mean interface, I mean we can just click on this and the bold, the italic, the underline, Here we change the color of our test. Here you can justify. But there is a special place that can give you all these options you want. That is why I am not just explaining this. So now we have these options, which is magnificent. This option here is a very good option. So if your test, you want to make changes to any test, let's say you want to select a particular test like this. So now I'm going to select some particular test. Let me say I want to select this test. So I'll select this. The next thing I want to do is to click on this sign here so that I have all options for my test. So when you click on that, you can see we have a lot of options here, which ranging from the bold, ranging to italic, underline test, strike through, superscript, and subscript. All this you can see. We have the style. The style here means you can decide to change this to title, subtitle, heading, H2, all this. In one of my video on my channel, I talked about how you can create table of content using your smartphone. Yes, so this is applicable to it. So if you want to make table of content, there is need. So let's say we want to make that an heading. It means we are going to click on heading 1. That becomes heading 1 or heading 2. Anything you want to create, all you have to do is to just keep on tapping on it and it give you the desired result you want. But we'll leave that at normal test for now. Now, maybe we are good with that. We'll just go one step backward. Yes, that is what you would do. So we're going to go one step backward. So now, that is just it. So if you want to check that you're good to go, just use this sign here. You can see and just say, hey, I'm good. So that's check sign there, you can see. So now I just made a mistake. Not even the check sign. There is no need, because if you want to edit your document, that means you have to click on this to continue from where you stop. So now we are back to it. I'm going to tap on that sign there. Then the next we want to do is the font. If you want to change the font, click on the font and select all this font and pick the one. Time New Roman is there, which is good. Arial is there, Arial Narrow depending, and that is it. If you want to go one step, just click on this and you're good to go. So I'm going to click on that one step backward. Then at the font size, you can decide to use this sign or this sign here. It's your choice. So I can decide to just tap on it and this, or reduce it. So that's to increase the size and decrease the size. Then the color of your test, you can click on this and you can pick lots and lots of color from this place. So we have some choice color we can use. You can decide to say, okay, I want to use this color. I want to use this. I want to use this. There's no need using white, but if you want to use white, it's your choice. But let's just leave it as black. All right, now we have that. What is the next thing we should know? That way it comes. Now from here, you want to highlight the test color. If you want to highlight color, you can decide to pick this and say, hey, you this color, the background should be this color. But if you don't want that, you can click on none. That is just how beautiful it can be. So go one step backward. Then you can decide to say, okay, I want to clear formatting. Yes, when it comes to clear formatting, what it means is every adjustment you've made to your test, you can click on it and say, hey, get it off. But if it does a mistake, remember the redo, the undo, and the redo. So that is it. So we're going to click on undo, then it's back to the format shape, then that is it. So now we have this. The next we want to do is to see tap on that stuff, then we'll click on paragraph. Over here, we can indent, we can do line spacing, we can do all stuff, we can justify our test. You can see from here and say, okay, the line spacing, you can decide to increase line spacing to 2.0 or 1.1. That is what we can do at the paragraph. And I believe this is the major thing we should know. Now, having been typed our document, let's say this document have been typed and want to move on to the next phase. Now we know what this does and what this does and what this does. So the next one to do is the plus sign. What does it do? That is where we come. So the plus sign here has a lot of info. We have the link, we have the image, we have the table, we have the horizontal line, page break, page number, and footnote. Over here now, if you want to put a link, let's say you select this test and you want to add link so that anyone who click on it is going to take them to a particular website. That means, let's say you want to go to google.com, you're going to type Google, you're going to say click here. So click here. So I'm going to type on click here. So let's just write click here. And when you click there, it's going to say click here to Google. Let's just use this word. Let's say this is the test you want to use for Google. You're going to click on this. You're going to click on link. And it's going to ask for the link address. For you to click on link address, just write www.google.com. So you're going to take it direct to the website. And it means, so let's just say that's what you want to do. Tap on this. Now you see, it means anyone who tap on this sign it's going to take the person direct to Google. That is how to make any test a link. So now we know that if you want, we're going to go back to one step and just leave it since we know what that does. So we're going to click on plus. The next thing here, you want to add comments. There is no need doing this, but I don't know why you want to add comment, but you can play with that another time. Now, the next thing here is image. Yes, image sign is you want to import image from your phone or anywhere, but this is for smartphone, so it should be from your phone. So we're going to click on image, then add from here we have from the web. You can search from the web, you can take direct photo. Then over here we have from your phone. So I'm going to click from phone. So to click that, let's just tap on it. It's going to open, then you pick one. So that's how to do that. Now the plus sign again, we still have table. So you can decide to click table. Then it's going to ask you how many rows and how many columns. So we're going to say 10 by 3 and see what it is. Then insert table. You can see from here we have this. So it's taking almost the full screen by the side. So it means you can move it side by side, and that's good enough. So if you want to insert test, click inside and you start inserting your test and say hey. Then the next one, click inside. Then the next one, click inside. The next one, just move it. The last one, you can decide to click inside. And that's by the way. So now you have that. What you want to do is just leave it that way. So now we know test. We'll move on to the plus sign again and see what's there. We have the horizontal line. You can decide to add a horizontal line instead of just drawing the line. It means that line is different from page break. Yes, page break is a totally different ball game. Page break takes you to another page. Yes, this means you are done with this page. You want to start from another page. That is why we have the page break. Some people use Microsoft Word. I advise you use Google Doc because your document is always intact. In as far you're doing this, your data is on or your network provider is on. You can access this anywhere, anytime. So I'm going to show you how to do that by the end of this video. So we have the LO sign and we have this one plus. Sorry, not LO. I'm just trying to say something. So over here, you can decide to add page number. So to add your page number is very simple. Just tap on it and say, hey, add page number to all this. There you can see, say editing in print layout, which is good. So at the end, we should be you won't see the page number, but since you've done add page number, it remains that way. So from here, page number, you can see, then you're going to pick these days, how the format you want. If you want the numbers to be at the top, you can pick at the top like this. The difference between this and this is your page number start from the first page. Why this is keep the first page and start from the second page. Applies to the bottom part of it. So I'm going to pick this one and say, hey, I want all my content to have page number. So that means you tap it. You can see from here. That means you can decide to delete it. What I did was to just delete it. Yes, that is it. So when you delete it, it takes you, so you can decide to make move to it and place it that way. And it beats on all pages the same. You can see this is page 2 and this is page 1. The reason why we have it that way is because we did page break. Remember, now we're good to go. We're going to turn off print layout because we don't want that. That means we won't see the number again. So from here, we'll check the plus sign again and see what's there. Footnote, that's all. That's all. Now we have that. We know how to edit text. We know how to place them on the center. We know how to do other stuff. The next we want to do is how to create your headings. Yes. So I'm going to select this text and say heading 1. That is good. So we want to start writing, let's say, part of speech, depending if you're a student though. So part of speech, we're going to say noun. We're going to say pronoun. So I'm going to just put these 2 is enough. All right, pronoun. Then we're going to say verb. Then we're going to say adverb and adjective and all. So from here, I want to make this an heading. If you want to make anything an heading, you mean you have to select the text. Then you click on the sign above, which is this A+. Then it's going to take you. Then go straight to the next one, which is the style. So choose on style. Then you can pick and say, I want you to be heading 2. And that becomes heading automatically. So you can see from here we have part of speech. Yes, these are my headings. Now, the next thing you want to do is what is a noun, and you want what is a noun to be an heading. It's so simple. You have to type it and select it as well. Then when you select it, the next thing you want to do is just drag your screen a bit. You're going to see the option. Then tap on it. Then go to your noun again and making heading 3. If you want to make that any 3. So that is it. That the plus sign here, you can come here. If you come straight to links, you're going to see a lot of options here. Since you start making headings, it means you can see that there are headings in your work. You can see the first heading here is part of speech, and the second one is what is a noun. That is the beautiful thing when it comes to that. So that's how beautiful that's how to check if you have headings on your work. So now we know that the next we want to do is see the plus sign here, over here. We know what this does. I've told you before. Page setup, word count. You can see from here. We can check how many word count we have. 20 characters, and words is different from character. Word here, when we say word, it means this is part of speech, 3 words. But the character, if you count PART, is for O space 5, OF6 space 7, SPEECH. That is how to count the characters. All right, so that is it. I think that is it. So, but now we're good to go. Maybe you want to see this. You want to have advanced. Let me say you want to download this document. You're good to go. You want to download it. All you have to do is to save your work by using the sign here and say save. Yes, save. But if you want to add bullets to your work, maybe you want this to be on bullet, it means you have to go there and tap on this sign. Then it's going to ask you for options. You can say, let that be number 1, or let it use this sign, or this, or this. It's your choice. But let's say we're going on bullet, it means you're going to put in there, then you're going to make this a bullet as well. Just making it a bullet. That is how to do it. All these are very, very simple. They are not a very difficult task to do. They're totally simple. So you can see I tapped on this sign here. That is why we have that. I tapped on this. Sorry. I tapped on this. That is why you're seeing those adjustments you're seeing. And each one means you are putting more space, trying to make it the child of a noun. So we're going to go one step, and I'm just using these 2 signs here. You can see down part there what it does. Google Doc is really, really beautiful stuff. It's so easy. So next is, how do you save your document? So we're going to tap at the untitled above. Yes, for you to save your document, just ensure you've checked it. Now we have here the untitled document. I'm going to tap on it. Then we're going to say tutorial. All right, that is it. Hit on OK. So our document will be saved as tutorial. Now, if you want to make editing, I said just tap on this sign. It's going to take you straight to edit. But we want to go one step backward. And if you want to download this, it's so simple. But you're going to click on this sign. Then we'll see a lot of options. From here, we have the copy link, which means you can share this to your friend. You can send a copy. You can download. You can save as Word. But if you want to have many download options, yes, you want to have many download options. It's so simple. But remember, you should have this app on your phone if you really want to enjoy the benefit. That means you have to go to Play Store. In case yours is not updated, search for Doc and just see what's there. We have a lot of document file there. You can see from here. But you can see the best options here is this, Google Doc. You can decide to update if you want. Yes. So now we're going to the web version. Yeah, that is the app version. I'm going to show you the web version of Google Doc and how good it can be. So let's come here and say, to go there, I'm going to say docs.google.com. Then we're going to hit on go. Then patiently wait. Sometimes the network can be frustrating depending on how powerful your network is. That is how fast it will open. So when you click on this, it's going to ask you, try Doc for work. Try this. The reason why we're having this is because we've not put our phone on desktop mode. So to put that, just click on that arrow sign or find any sign there, a 3 dot, anything that is in your own, tap on it, then put it at desktop side. Now we have desktop side. This means everything will change. All right, you can see now it's making our phone look like a laptop or a PC. So from here, you can see we have all our documents we've been working on our phone all appeared in this place. In case yours is not appearing, it's because you've not signed up. Ensure you sign up and create. So if you want to access the document you'll be working in, you have to check something. You have to check something which is very, very cool. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to really, really check the mail you are using for your Google Doc. To do that, just tap on the sign here and select the mail you want. You can see I have a lot of mails and I'm working with this one here. All right, so that is just it when it comes to the Google Doc. So now the final thing now, we have this. Then that means you are going to click on what you want to make changes to. We're going to tap on it twice and it's going to open, or just a simple tap. Then you can see it's loading and we have our document all loaded. But the difference between these is you have more control on the app than on the web version. This is best for your laptop. So if you're making any work, it's advisable you use the web version on your laptop. Then for your phone, use the app. But I just want to show you how to download this document very, very fast, and how to insert table of content. I know you like, oh, this you've been doing. You've shown us page setup and other stuff, but you've not shown us table of content and how to add that. So this is going to open. Sometimes it can scale up, it can take your full screen, so you patiently wait for this to load. And I believe you're enjoying this tutorial. So what you are going to do is subscribe to my channel immediately and like this video, because I think it's helpful. Share to your friend as well, and drop a nice comment. And if you need Canva Pro account, you can send me a message, then I'll add you. Then if you want to be my friend, it's so simple. Click on the link anywhere on my channel and chat me up on WhatsApp. Then we'll connect as friends so that we can learn better and more. So now we have this. You can see from here, you want to make changes. So we have the file here, we have the edit, we have the view, we have the insert, we have the format, we have the tool, we have the extensions, and we have help sign, all there. So if I want to download this file, that means I'm going to tap on this called file. But sometimes we make mistake and we go and click inside the screen. And when you click inside the screen, there might be a very, 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 maybe you want to start writing, waiting for your mouse to come and waiting for this to come so that I can start writing. But my keyboard is not coming up. Sometimes when we do this, we discover that the thing, the zooming is much. All you have to do is just double tap on your screen 2 times, and yes. So double tap on your screen and we have the full 3 times, 2 times, but 2 is the best. 1, 2, zoom in, 1, 2, zoom out. So if I want to download this file, I'm going to click on file. Above there, you can see what I was telling you about. So double tap on your screen to have, okay, let's just cancel. I'm not leaving. Double tap on your screen. Then let's wait for that to come. All right, now click on file. From file, we have a lot of options here. You can decide to download a different copy. So you can see we have many options at the web than on the app. We have the Microsoft, we have the Open Doc, we have the read format, we have PDF, we have plain text, web, and all this. So any option you want, you can click on it and it's going to download. I told you all the other options are here, which I think, so I'm moving here. You can see we have insert here, and the insert we have image. More options are in this place when you're using the web version. Yes, we have the format, or if you want to format your stuff, you can decide to use that. Then we have the tool. Yeah, from here at the tool, we have word count, we have dictionary, we have translate document, voice typing, and other stuff you can really, really enjoy. We have extensions at this place. The extensions, I don't know, are the extensions. We have, you can insert anyone you want. You can install. I just install Quillbot and plagiarism search. All right, now we know that. You can see our other options here. We can see we have the zoom in size. You can say 50. Then it's going to become bigger. Let's just double tap on our screen so that it comes. Double tap on your screen again. Double tap on it. Then it becomes smaller. That is just the secret I learned about using this. So if you want to add your table of contents, just go straight to insert here. Just click on insert. Then at the end, you can see table of content. Then it's going to ask you many options. How do you want it? With number, or with this, or with this? So if I want that, means I'm going to tap on this, and table of content will appear. When it zooms, just double tap on your screen and you would go back, double tap on it again. Now you can see this is our table of content. But so let's see if every change we've made here will appear, because I've talked about all this. So let's go back to our Google Doc, which is the final thing I'll be doing in this tutorial, so that we'll see if all changes that we did on the web will be made on this place. So tap on this immediately and see what's there. So I'm going to tap on it and it's going to load. Then we'll go to the end. You can see we have just reload your document. Just wait for it to come, because this is really, really a web part. You can see at the end of it now we have this. You can see it here, part of speech and other stuffs. That means when you tap on it, it's going to take you to where it is, what is a noun and other stuffs. Remember, we didn't add this We add this at the web. That is why we have this. So sometimes when it does not come, go one step backward and open it again. Then it's going to load. Everything is properly arranged. How do you know? If you come here to your this place, this is what we have. We have part of speech. Yes, I'm going to double tap on my screen. You can see we have what now, part of speech. All the things we made headings all appear. But at the web version, anyone you tap is going to show you that this is a link. So if it's at page 60, immediately you tap on this, it's going to take you directly to that place. But since it's at this place, it's going to just remain at this place. So I'm going to check my screen again and see if there's something I'm missing. But in case I'm missing anything, you can drop that at the comment section so that I can make a video on it. So this is saved at your drive. This is saved at your device. When you download it, it's going to save at your device immediately. But now we're doing this on a drive, and you can change your drive from here and some stuff. Other stuff we have is the folder. You can do other changes and decide to say you want to open something from your Google Drive and you want to open something from your device storage. These are simple things we can choose. They are not difficult. You can search for document. You can decide to trash this document, check other options that are given, check your settings and see what's there. I believe you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I believe you've learned a lot, and I believe you can format any document. Yes, you can format any document by just clicking on this and copy your text, edit them, justify everything you want, and redo, undo, and do everything you think you want to do, and save your work with any name you want. Yes, save the work immediately and change it to the choice name you want, and you have that BBBB stuff. Now, I believe you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing that. All right, guys, that is all about the Google Doc for smartphone. I showed you all things you should know. I told you about how you can insert text. I'm just trying to recap how to undo, how to redo, how to make options to your test, and the plus and page setup as well. And I show you all down there and all stuffs, and I took you directly to the web and showed you the magic in the web place and how you can download your document. All right, guys, thank you for watching and thank you for your time. I'll see you in my next tutorial as well.